Because they're such picky eaters, we sometimes think cats know what's best for them when it's time to eat. But the fact that they'll walk away from a piece of bad meat doesn't mean they'll bypass an open can of tuna. And that can of tuna can be just as dangerous. In fact, you may be surprised to learn some of the common foods your cat should never eat. Today, we'll tell you what cats can't eat. Number 14. Tuna. Cats can be addicted to tuna, whether it's packed for cats or for humans. Some tuna now and then probably won't hurt, but a steady diet of tuna prepared for humans can lead to malnutrition because it won't have all the nutrients a cat needs. And too much tuna can cause mercury poisoning. Remember the saying, honest as a cat when the meat's out of reach. Your cat will see an open can of tuna next to the sink as a dinner invitation. 13. Onions, garlic, chives. Onion, in all forms, powdered, raw, cooked, or dehydrated, can break down a cat's red blood cells, leading to anemia. That's true even for the onion powder that's found in some baby foods. Eating a large quantity once or eating small amounts regularly can cause onion poisoning. In addition to onion, garlic. This is 5 times as potent as onions, and chives can each cause major health and potentially life-threatening problems. Onions, garlic, shallots, and scallions can cause damage to your cat's red blood cells and lead to anemia. These foods are typically poisonous when eaten in large quantities, but exposure to concentrated forms of onion or garlic, such as onion soup mix or garlic powder, can also be toxic. Cats with symptoms of lethargy, weakness, reduced appetite, pale gums, and orange to dark red urine should be taken to the vet immediately. 12. Milk and other dairy products. What could be wrong with offering your cat a saucer of milk or a piece of cheese? Most cats are lactose intolerant. Their digestive system cannot process dairy foods, and the result can be digestive upset with diarrhea. Cheese can be high in protein, which makes it a nice occasional treat. As we mentioned, cats have a sensitivity to dairy products that can cause gastrointestinal pain or diarrhea. If you give your cat cheese, make sure it is in a very small amount and not on a frequent basis. Even though your cat may enjoy drinking milk, it isn't necessarily good for her. Cats have trouble digesting the lactose in milk, which can cause an upset stomach or diarrhea. Most cats are only exposed to lactose from their mother's milk when they are kittens. Because kittens only drink from their mother's milk for a few weeks, their digestive systems are often not equipped to handle a reintroduction to lactose. So, while some cats have no trouble tolerating milk, they are not recommended to drink anything but their mother's milk while kittens, due to the possibility of digestive issues. 11. Alcohol. Beer, liquor, wine, foods containing alcohol, none of it is good for your cat. That's because alcohol has the same effect on a cat's liver and brain that it has on humans, but it takes far less to do its damage. Just 2 teaspoons of whiskey can cause a coma in a 5-pound cat, and 1 more teaspoon could kill it. The higher the proof, the worse the symptoms. 10. Grapes and raisins. Grapes and raisins have often been used as treats for pets, but it's not a good idea. Although it isn't clear why, grapes and raisins can cause kidney failure in cats, and a small amount can make a cat ill. Repeated vomiting and hyperactivity are early signs. Although some cats show no ill effects, it's best not to give your cat any grapes and to keep grapes and raisins off countertops and other places accessible to your cat. 9. Caffeine. Caffeine in large enough quantities can be fatal for a cat, and there is no antidote. Symptoms of caffeine poisoning include restlessness, rapid breathing, heart palpitations, and muscle tremors. In addition to tea and coffee, including beans and grounds, caffeine can be found in cocoa, chocolate, colas, and stimulant drinks such as Red Bull. It's also in some cold medicines and painkillers. 8. Chocolate. Chocolate can be lethal for cats. Although most cats won't eat it on their own, they can be coaxed to eat it by their owners and others who think they are giving the cat a treat. The toxic agent in chocolate is theobromine. It's in all kinds of chocolate, even white chocolate. The most dangerous kinds, though, are dark chocolate and unsweetened baking chocolate. Eating chocolate can cause abnormal heart rhythm, tremors, seizures, and death. As a general rule of thumb, darker chocolates are more dangerous than milk and white chocolate. 7. Fat trimmings and bones. Table scraps often contain fat trimmed off of meat and bones. Both fat and bones may be dangerous for cats. Fat, both cooked and uncooked, can cause intestinal upset with vomiting and diarrhea, and a cat can choke on a bone. Bones can also splinter and cause an obstruction or cut the inside of your cat's digestive system. 6. Raw eggs. There are two problems with giving your cat raw eggs. The first is the possibility of food poisoning from bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli. The second is a rare problem in which a protein in raw egg whites called avidin could interfere with the absorption of the B vitamin biotin. This can cause skin problems as well as problems with your cat's coat. 5. Raw meat and fish. Just like humans, consumption of raw eggs or raw meat can lead to Salmonella or E. coli poisoning in cats. Symptoms of the illness vary but can include vomiting, diarrhea, and lethargy. Salmonella and E. coli can also be transmitted to humans, so be careful to properly wash your hands after cooking and keep your cat away from these raw foods. Raw eggs also contain an enzyme that can lead to skin and coat problems. If you won't eat a certain piece of meat, then you shouldn't offer it to your cat. 4. Dog food. An occasional bite of dog food won't hurt your cat, but dog food is not a substitute for cat food. They do have many of the same ingredients, but cat food is specially formulated for a cat's needs, which include more protein as well as certain vitamins and fatty acids. A steady diet of dog food can cause your cat to be severely malnourished. Though dog food is not toxic to cats, your cat needs a very different set of nutrients than a dog. Cat food should contain plenty of vitamin A, taurine, arachidonic acid, and protein, and dog food has much lower levels of these nutrients. Dogs can survive with lower levels of vitamin A and protein, while cats cannot. Dogs are also able to produce taurine and arachidonic acid, but cats must have these acids in their food. Without a sufficient amount of taurine, cats can develop heart disease, vision, and dental issues. 3. Liver. Small amounts of liver are okay, but eating too much liver can cause vitamin A toxicity. This is a serious condition that can affect your cat's bones. Symptoms include deformed bones, bone growths on the elbows and spine, and osteoporosis. Vitamin A toxicity can also cause death. 2. Yeast dough. Before it's baked, bread dough needs to rise, and that's exactly what it would do in your cat's tummy if your cat ate it. As it swells inside, the dough can stretch the abdomen and cause severe pain. In addition, when the yeast ferments the dough to make it rise, it produces alcohol that can lead to alcohol poisoning. Number 1. Your medicine. Ingesting a drug prescribed for humans is one of the most common causes of poisoning in cats. Just as you would do for your children, put all medicines where your cat cannot get to them. And never give your cat any over-the-counter medicine unless advised to do so by your vet. Ingredients such as acetaminophen or ibuprofen are common in pain relievers and cold medicine, and they can be deadly for your cat. Do let us know in the comments what your cat likes to eat. Please subscribe to the All Cats. Thanks for watching.